Hi guys, this is Vineet, and in this video we will talk about how to create and configure VMs for the OS and the SQL Server. So in this video we will talk about how to create a new virtual machine. So we will cover this topic, and the second topic would be how to configure this new virtual machine. And we will do this using the VMware Workstation player, which we had installed in our previous videos. For installation of VMware Horizon Player, you may refer to my earlier videos. So in our environment, it is already installed. Let me show you. So this is the icon for VMware Workstation 15 player, and let me go back to the notes. So we will create this virtual machine inside the software. So let me open up the UI for Workstation 15 player. So yeah, it is open now. So in order to create a new virtual machine, there is a link, create a new virtual machine. Click on there and it opens up a wizard for you. So the wizard first asks for the ISO image file for whatever operating system you have to install on the virtual machine. So for this virtual machine we are installing Windows Server 2012 Evaluation Edition. So I had downloaded the ISO which is freely available from the internet, and this is the 180 days evaluation version. So let me show you how to download the Windows Server 2012 ISO. So in order to do that, we need to go to internet and on Google type Windows Server 2012 ISO image. So it will give you several options, but you need to go to microsoft.com website evaluation center. This is the link. So go there, and from this website you may install the Windows evaluation editions, including version Windows Server 2019 version as well. So in our case Windows 2012 is sufficient enough. So in order to download this, you need to select the ISO image for this and you need to continue. So using this, I have downloaded this particular image which is present over here, and this can be used to install the guest operating system inside the virtual machine. Alright, so let me quickly close it and go back to the VMware Workstation, and I will create a new virtual machine using this ISO image. So you need to select the second option, install a disk image, and you need to go to the location where you have downloaded those images. So in my case, I have downloaded it to evaluations folder inside Windows Server 2012 Evaluation Edition, and open this, and it has already detected Windows Server 2012 R2 detected, and click on next. And you can name this virtual machine. In our case, let me name it DB server, or maybe DB machine. Let me name it like that, and let me click on next. So on the second screen we need to specify the disk capacity. By default it has given the disk size of 60 GB. So I think we should leave it to that. We are just installing Windows OS and the SQL Server for educational purpose, so we will not be storing huge amount of data or database on this machine. And there is option to split this disk into multiple files, which can be done to improve the performance gains. Let me leave it to default and click on next. Here it is giving you some of the default options configured for this virtual machine. In our case, I will customize these options. So click on customize hardware, and these are the hardware options. So first of all, it is showing us the memory. So in our case it is showing us 2 GB, which I think would not be sufficient enough. So I would suggest increasing it to 4 GB. My system has 8 GB of memory, so I think setting it to 4 GB would be fine. Regarding processor, let me set it to 2 processor, And if your machine supports the virtualization, you may check the option of virtualize Intel VDX option, or any other. You may also specify any additional options. For this video, the first option would be sufficient enough, and the ISO image we had already selected it initially. For network adapter, we are selecting the NAT option because we need internet on this virtual machine, and basically if we use the NAT option, it shares the host IP address. So the IP address of my main machine will be shared, and internet will be available through my main machine to this virtual machine. If you want to isolate it from your internet, you can select the host only option, which will put this machine on its own network. But in our case, we are choosing NAT, and we don't need to configure any USB controller. Sound card is not required, printer is not required. Let's talk about display. So let me specify the monitor settings. In our case, several options are available. You may take it, or you may specify the host settings for monitor. In case this will take the full screen or the resolution of the machine which I am using. So if I talk about my machine, I'm using 1920p resolution. So if I go to my display settings, I'm using 1920 by 1080 resolution for this machine. So this is what will be used for VMware virtual machine as well. But if we need to specify some other settings, we can specify them here. Maybe if we need a smaller size, we can size the image to a smaller size, but let's leave it to host settings. So 2080 by 1920 resolution will be used. Alright, and click on close. Alright, and the next option checkbox is to power on this virtual machine after it is created. So once we create on finish button, what it will do, it will create a virtual machine for us. So let me click on that. So yeah, virtual machine is created, and it is currently in the process of starting up the virtual machine. So what it has done is it has started the installation of Windows Server operating system on this. So let me update the notes. So in this video we will also show you installation of Windows Server 2012 OS evaluation edition, and this evaluation edition is valid for the period of 180 days. We are doing that right now. So it is giving us option to software update, but we don't want that, so let's close it. And we are on the screen for Windows Server 2012 R2. Languages to install is English, United States. Let's click on next, and these are the default options I want. Click on install now. Let's quickly install Windows Server operating system. So setup is about to start. Alright, for our purpose we will choose the data center evaluation edition for x64 environment. So let's click on next. Otherwise, apart from data center edition, standard edition is available, but for our purpose we are using data center edition. Let's click on next. In the next screen it gives you the license agreement, which you can go through, and click on accept after that. Click on next, and in our option we are using a custom install because we are not upgrading it over an existing operating system, so we do install Windows only, we are not upgrading. So select second option. It has selected the drive, 60 GB drive, which we initially set, and just select the drive and click next. It will install the operating system on this drive. So right now it's going through its processes of copying files, making Windows ready for the installation, and it will do the installation in some time. So let's wait for it to finish. It is still going through the installation, almost like 27% finished. uh, so installation has finished and it is about to restart my Windows machine. So let me click on restart now. So let's wait for Windows system to start. Okay, so Windows has started and it is asking me to configure the password for the administrator account. So let me set that password. Okay, let's click on finish. So it's finalizing the settings and ultimately it will show us the desktop. So here is our desktop. Resolution is a little bit low and we need to log in using this button which sends the controller Dell signal to the virtual machine. So I'm logging into the administrator account. And this video is for educational purpose only, and this is not for the production environment. So I would suggest my users to use this video for educational purpose only, and not to make any changes or modification after seeing this in the production environment. And this is the disclaimer from my side. So yeah, Windows has started. It has opened up the server manager screen. Let me close that quickly, and let me adjust the screen resolution as well, which is quite low. So let's set it to my actual machine resolution, which is 1920 by 1080. So let's apply that. So yeah, I want to keep the changes. Click on OK. This is a little bit big, so yeah, let's make it small. So let me set this resolution a little bit lower. I think 1600 by 1200 would be okay. Still big. So let me set it to somewhat smaller. Let's try this. It's still very big. Okay, let me set it to 1366 by 768. No, this is also not looking better. Okay, let me try this. Okay, and let's set it to 1366 by 768 for now, for the time being. Let me see if there is some better resolution available. Let me set it to lower one. Let me see. Alright, let's keep it to this. Alright, so my Windows Server 2012 R2 machine is installed, and I need to install some tools on this. I need to install VMware tools on this box, so let me download and install these tools. I'm downloading these tools for better functioning of mouse on the virtual machine. Otherwise you need to hold down Control and Alt key together to release the mouse from within the virtual machine and take it to your main machine. With the installation of these tools, this is not required, and your mouse will move freely outside of VM as well. My VM is not automatically sizing according to the outer virtual machine area. Although in my settings I had specified in the, let me see, the display section, I have specified that use the host settings for monitor and automatically use the display scaling to adjust the user interface size in the virtual machine. So let me see whether it works after the installation of these VMware tools. So right now it's still downloading, verifying, extracting. Let's wait for it to finish. So yeah, I got this screen, all updates are finished now. Let me click on close and let's restart this virtual machine once. Let's give it a try, and in order to restart you need to click on this sign and click on the restart button. I'm doing other unplanned restart. Okay, click continue. So let's see how our virtual machine behaves after the installation of VMware tools. And the display should scale automatically. Earlier it was not scaling. So let me see quickly if it scales up. So yeah, it has shown me the interface, and let me click on Control Alt Del. Somehow the scaling is not working automatically. It is using the set size. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger because screen resolution is not enough for me. Let me try a little bit bigger resolution. Let's see. Let's take bigger than this. Okay. Let me try the next one. Let me try them one by one to see which one looks better. I think this one is little better. Yeah, this will suffice our purpose. Yeah, this looks little better. Yep. So yeah, we are done through the installation of Windows Server 2012 OS Evaluation Edition on this machine. The next step would be to install SQL Server 2016. We will install SQL Server 2016 on top of this Windows Server 2012 Evaluation Edition. So I will cover the installation of SQL Server in my next videos. For now we will keep it to the installation of Windows Server 2012. So this step is done, and rest I will cover in next video. Thank you.